Hey, so my name is Kaleshia. I am 27 years old, and I plan on getting bariatric surgery, RNY Gastric Bypass to be specific, within the next couple weeks. I've been going through this process for about 6 or 7 months, since December of last year. So when I first started getting really serious about my decision, I had a girlfriend who already had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy a couple months ago, and so she was in the process. So yeah, I got really serious about wanting to take my life back and just get a hold of my weight. I currently live in Georgia. I am getting my surgery done at Piedmont in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Kevin McGill is my surgeon's name, at the Piedmont Physicians Bariatric Surgery in Atlanta. I love them. I've been dealing with them for months, since I had my first appointment in January of February. Look, I'm looking January. I had my first appointment to meet him in January, and then I started my nutrition appointments in February. So from February to May, I did nutritional appointments. I had 4 months per my insurance. My insurance is Cigna. If anybody has Cigna. I'm making this because I see a lot of videos. First of all, I don't see a lot of RNY videos, number one, but I see a lot of VSG, which is vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I see a lot of VSGs people really like following up, and I don't see a lot of gastric bypass people, especially recently, like within a year, especially 2020. I'm sorry, I'm gonna readjust myself. Excuse me. Currently in my house. I work from home, so if it's craziness, it's craziness. I can't help it. That's just how it is. I have a 5-year-old, his 5-year-old son. I work full time, and I'm just really like my weight has gotten out of hand. I'm at the point where I'm like, I have to take control of it. So I've really been buckling down, and I went through the whole process for my insurance. I had a psychological evaluation. Is that how you say it? I had a barium swallow test, a sleep study, and then a recommendation from my regular healthcare provider. I don't have any many comorbidities. Is that how you say it? I do have high blood pressure, but it's genetic high blood pressure. No matter if I've been like lower weight, and I still had higher blood pressure, so it's genetically high blood pressure. And I do have mild heartburn, but that's the only ailments technically, from me being overweight. So I do take blood pressure medicine. I'm on antidepressant, and those are only 2 pills that I take every day. But since this whole process, I learned a lot in nutrition. I didn't have to lose any weight for my program. I actually, believe it or not, I got approved for, I originally wanted a vertical sleeve gastrectomy when I decided to do the surgery. I thought that was less invasive. So I originally went in saying I wanted a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. My last nutrition appointment with my nutritionist, she's great. I loved her. Her name's Karen Landry. She's at Piedmont. She's amazing. If you've been to Piedmont, or if you're in Atlanta and you think about Piedmont, Karen is amazing. Steven's also amazing. I love his bedside manner. I love the ladies in the office. Like, they are so real. So like, no, they're not going to take no. Very mom vibes. Like, I'm here for it. Older mom vibes. So yes. Sorry, but I do love the office. I don't like driving to Atlanta because I don't live in Atlanta. I live about an hour away from the hospital, so I drive a good bit to get there, in Atlanta traffic, which I don't love. because I don't drive in every day. I'm not used to it. So that's the only hiccup, is the driving in Atlanta. But I do love the office. I love the people. Piedmont surgical spirit, Piedmont physicians surgical something. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's Piedmont Physicians Bariatric Surgery Physicians. I don't know. But they're great. I've only, like I said, I've met the people in the office, obviously, the nutritionist, and then my surgeon. That's really all the people that I've met. But they've always all been great. But anyway, back to my story. I'm rambling. So in May, me and my nutritionist met up, and I was telling her that I was thinking about doing the sleeve, you know, like, and she was telling me that I was telling her that I've been doing a lot of watching YouTube. I've been watching YouTube videos for 7 months, so like I am caught up. And I was telling her that I've seen a lot of people, especially in the support groups on Facebook, having an issue with their sleeve and their heartburn, and they're developing GERD and things like that. And so I'm like, oh, you know, I'm worried about the heartburn, because I already have very mild heartburn, but I don't want more heartburn, which, you know, I know it's not always the case, but I'm just, you know, covering my tracks here. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so we were talking, and she was saying that for my weight, she believes that it would be best for me to do the bypass for better long-term success, which is what I was really thinking about anyway. Because technically I need to lose over 100 pounds, and I don't necessarily, I'm not going to say my weight yet. Maybe when I do my, like, when I get my approval, then, or like before my surgery, I'll tell you my weight. But I'm in the 200s, high 200s, okay, for the record. I'm 5'7", 27 years old. I don't know exactly how much I weigh, so I really probably couldn't tell you anyway, but in the 290s, okay. But 5'7", 290s. I haven't weighed in a couple days. And I carry my weight in my stomach area, my abdominal area. So yeah, anyway, so I need to lose like 200 pounds. Honestly, if I get to 200 pounds, like, that was a really good weight for me personally, like mentally in my life. And so 200 will be great. But that's still obese that's still overweight for my height and age. So my original thing is just healthy. Hot 200 would be, or collarbone, if I could see my collarbone. But anyway, so we talked about doing okay, I'm skipping stories, y'all. I'm so sorry. So we talked about doing the bypass, and I really thought, like, okay, that's what I want to do. And so I finished my last appointment, and I was waiting on them to call me to tell me, like, hey, we got everything, it's all good, we'll start submitting it. But they never did. They just called me about a week after I finished my last nutrition appointment, and she was like, hey, we got you approved for sleeve, when do you want to have it? And she's giving me dates. I'm like, what, oh my god, that's awesome. Freaking out, you know. And then I'm like, actually, I want to do the bypass. Is there any way we can change it? And the scheduling assistant was like, yeah, we just have to resubmit to your insurance. And I'm like, fudge. So today is Thursday, June 15th. We resubmitted to my insurance last Tuesday for the bypass, and I'm still waiting on an answer. I haven't got a call from the doctor's office or my insurance, so I'm like, it didn't take a week last time, and I've been calling, trying to get them to tell me what's going on, but it's still pending. And I called yesterday, and my insurance company said that 5 days is usually the longest normally. So I'm gonna give it a couple more days. Hopefully, I wanted to have my surgery done this month because my son turned 6 in July. But if I don't get it this month, I promise I'm not going to die. It's not going to be the end of the world. I'll just work it around. But yeah, so that is my story. Like I said, my name is Kaleshia. I'm going to try to get a Instagram up and running. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot of work, and I don't know if I'm really committed to do all of it. I think the YouTube channel is more informative. Personally, I enjoy watching the YouTube videos. I do like the Instagrams too, but YouTube, I think, is so much more informative, and it's more personal. But I hope to all, if you want to watch or follow my journey, or you're going this journey of the RNY or freaking VSG. I watch so many VSG videos. Like, I mean, I could write a book about VSG, which is vertical sleep gastrectomy. Yeah. So keep watching, and I'll do some videos. Definitely don't mind giving my actual weight, or like showing you body shots of how I'm made and before and after pictures. So if you have any suggestions or things, actually, also I just ordered my vitamins, my bariatric vitamins from Undery. These guys, this is the pamphlet my nutritionist gave me. I found out that this brand is going to be cheaper than the other brands that they offer, like Celebrate or Bariatric Advantage, things they push for us. So I went with Laundry. We'll see how it goes. If I don't like it, of course I can always switch. But yeah, so that is it. It was so nice to meet you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions or comments, I'll always get back to you. But yeah.